Good evening. I'm Sang-Guk Kang, CEO of Medisapiens. We save lives of the newborns, unconsciously born with a rare disease, hospitalized lying in NICU, neonatal intensive care unit, with the AI-driven genomics technologies. Our mission is timely and accurate diagnosis of rare disease patients, and our technology is AI-driven genomic interpretation. Rare disease is another name of a genetic disease. More than 10% of newborns are accepted to NICU today. And birth rates, especially in the advanced countries like Japan, United States, and Europe, are going down. The number of accepted newborns into NICU is increasing since moms are getting older and environmental pollution is getting worse. Our market growth is driven by rare disease diagnosis market growth and newborn screening market and sequencing cost reduction and AI technology adoption. And we support medical doctors in the process, diagnosis process with two of our main products, diagnostic kit and genetic variant analysis software solution. And we address these pain points. So newborns cannot express their opinions and the limited experience and lack of manpower, especially for the MDs about the rare disease. And we revolutionized the diagnostics industry with a turnaround time from 4 to 8 weeks normally to less than 3 days and minimal blood volume requirement. And the second part of our main technology is MediCVI, Medisapiens Cloud for Variant Interpretation. It has bioinformatics and AI technology. It's more than 90% of our solution. And our strength lies with our own developed bioinformatics pipeline and the genuine AI technologies, 3 discrete AI modules embedded in MediCVI. So MediCVI is installed at the Laboratory Medicine Department at Seoul National University Hospital, by far the best one in Korea, under the name of CRAVIS, Clinical Report Variant Interpretation System. And the gentleman you see on your bottom left is Dr. Moon Woo-sung. He is a Chief Medical Officer of our company, and at the same time, he is the Chief of Laboratory Medicine Department at Seoul National University Hospital. And technology showcases, patents, trademarks, articles, and the grant projects we completed successfully with our government. And competitive landscape. So we compared the feature of Medisapiens against those of our competitors. We're way better in the blood volume and turnaround time, you can see. And sorry, so we have our business model has 2 phases: rare disease in phase 1, and expansion into oncology and infectious diseases in phase 2. And we have a very strong social spirit. So our target market is the very cross-section of 2 minority groups, newborn and rare disease. You cannot say no to our company. And then we are very successful in these geographies right now. And we are in the middle of establishing a joint venture and pathology and NGS labs with one of the largest hospital groups in the United States, specifically in San Diego, where we opened our US branch office. And our activities with Taiwan and the Philippines. And then our next target market is obviously Japan. Very similar situation. And then so far we raised the $7.7 million. And we are in the middle of raising $15 million right now. And our IPO is planned in 2027 and NASDAQ afterwards. And then our fund usage breakdown is shown here. And some of the target market specifics and our sales target. So this year we're expecting about $1.5 million and $15 million in 27 and $70 million in 2030. And then I have over 20 years of corporate America experience with the 3M, Samsung, JP Morgan, and Toshiba. And then our CTO is one of the top 5 bio AI expert, and our COO is coming from government procurement office. I'm asking for money, sample, and partnership. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Okay, so great. Yeah, so let's take questions from the commentators. So Mark, please.
Thank you very much for the intelligible presentation for us. And I'm curious about the technological superiority to the other competitors again to this presentation.
Yeah, this is it's actually good and bad. So we are targeting blue ocean, but that means our target is small. But to be honest, it's growing. So not many companies have focused in the this rare disease market because everybody wants to target GLP-1, like a bigger market. But we are targeting industry, and then it has been 10 years. So we are the only one, in the world.
You said that it's based on the NGS, but is that a PCR-based technology or what kind of technology are you using for that?
NGS.
NGS.
It's NGS. So NGS, if you do the whole genome sequencing or whole exome sequencing, it'll take forever. But we targeted just actionable diseases so that we can do something. So about half of our target diseases are metabolic.
This is my just interest, but how many diseases are you so?
220.
20.
Yeah,
20.
so we have about 10,000 rare diseases, but some are like a 1 out of billion population. So we're targeting relatively common and actionable. Something we have some solution.
Interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Eriko-san, please.
Thank you very much. A very impressive presentation and progress so far. So again, I have two questions. One is your global expansion is great, but I'm curious, what's really your focus? Because I'm sure you don't want to be in all countries at the same time, or is that really what you want to do? And the second one is, I understand your medical capabilities are very high, but can you tell me more about your AI team, or what's that based on?
So the target market is, we started getting this biological sample from this week from Taiwan and Philippines. And then the situation is a rare disease is more happening in island setting because of the consanguinity type things and the specific religion. So the Japan is, of course, our target. And then, so the second question, AI portion. So we are digging into we have like NLP, natural language processing. So everybody wants to focus on the image, but that's more like a money game. But NLP, we're digging into the research papers, and then we do the scalar, more like a vector situation, like getting the association scores. So instead of our doctors, they spend like 10 hours. So we give, like a number 1, priority 1 to 10. And our target is, and out of these 10, if we cover like a 95%, that'll be fantastic. That's our target. Thank you.
Thank you. Matt, so quick, please.
Sure. So I don't know if you answered this in the first question, but you mentioned you can go from 4 weeks to 3 days to giving a diagnosis, I guess. How are you able to do it so quickly?
Instead of looking at that, all the 10,000 rare diseases, which is, like a 1 out of billion people, we just, ignored those. So we focused the relatively common one, and something we have some kind of like, if it is very painful, if we relieve the pain, then it comes into our, scope. So that's how we get like a 220 out of 10,000 diseases. Thank you very much.